in my knot. Whenever it's time for crime, I'm
G'd up.
Stop playing with me, nigga. You recording?
Yeah.
Stop playing with me.
Who got in the building today?
Younga, Hoko, like, man, listen, stop. Younga, nigga, 92, nigga, Rick and Morty.
Younga, baby, we back. We doing another interview. You know how it go. Man, this is my brother, my day one. Everybody know that, you know.
What's up with it?
What's new with you, man?
Shit, man. I've been dabbling in graphic design and shit. You feel me? Like doing all the like artwork, cartooning, trying to do all that shit.
Graphic design. So you making like cover art,
album covers, cartoons. I'm trying to get into animation too. That's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do all that.
How that's going?
It's going to take a while. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fast learner, but even a fast learner is going to take a while to get everything how you're supposed to get it, especially when it comes to using like a drawing tablet or iPad or whatever. The programs, you got to figure out what programs you need to use for what, things like that. But it's going all right. I'm on the right path. Let's just put it that way.
How long you been into
that? The actual design, like cover design.
Or should I say, sorry, how did you get into that?
Because I like to do everything. That's just the rip. I started doing clothes. Last time we had the interview, I was doing clothes. I was engineering. Now I'm making beats. I've been making beats. Hey, I just like to do everything.
So maybe did it stem from doing clothes?
Nah, it came from before doing clothes because I already wanted to learn how to do that before I did clothes. Because I always wanted an animated video. So everything I've been doing is steps to having an animated video that I made myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to do that for the longest, like a whole cartoon video. But I always was talking about doing a cartoon. But I feel like it's harder to find somebody that does it as opposed to me learning it myself.
So you learning it yourself and you doing it.
It's a lot easier to do it that way.
A lot easier.
Because, well, the area we at is not a lot of cartoons, bro.
No, not at all. I need somebody to do a video. You need to hurry up and master it.
Not a lot of cartoons, bro. So that's another reason why I got to. There's one nigga that I know for a fact is nice with it. Shout out my boy Bird. Shout out Dane, man. Dane Morris, man.
Oh yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. He real dope, man. I be seeing his artwork. He real dope.
Yeah.
Need to get him in on the interview.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'll try to link that up.
Definitely. So what's the new music you done dropped since our last interview?
Shit.
Where can go find something?
Younga B, same place. Younga B. You can find it on all streaming platforms. You feel me? I got Don't Worry out. I got Swanky out. I got mad tracks. I got No Thotties with Spade. Wait, first of all, let me say this straight. Don't Worry got Rich Flair and Jimmy Vo on it.
Shout out Jimmy Vo.
Shout out both of them. Jimmy Vo, 92MG. You feel me? Rich Flair, 92MG Associate. You know what I'm saying? Shout out them niggas out. Swanky is me and Unc the Great. Shout out Unc the Great.
Shout out Unc the Great.
That's one of my peoples, man. That's one of my favorite rappers out here, but also that's one of
definitely scared.
Yeah. You feel me? And then I got No Thotties. That's with me and Spade. Shout out my boy Spade. Spade, that's been my nigga for the longest. Like, that's my dog, man. Shout out Spade. And then I had a track. It was like a half a track called No Time. Shout out DC. He produced the beat for me. Should definitely shout him out. Martin produced all the other beats.
Marty McFly.
Shout out Marty McFly, 92MG. You already know. You feel me? Just trying to think about everybody and trying to give everybody a shout out, bro. I don't want nobody to hit me like, yo, you forgot me. Like, my bad, bro. Like, but I know I dropped those. I dropped that little 5-pack, all singles. I got the Rick and Morty 2 album coming any day now.
I was just about to ask you about Rick and Morty 2. You know what I'm saying? I was just about to ask you about what's up with Rick and Morty 2.
I mean, technically, by a regular person's standpoint, it's done. But by me and Chuck's standpoint, we don't feel like it's done enough to pick the proper order of songs to put it out right now. Because we have an album. We have an album ready. Like, it can be uploaded as is. We got 2 covers, 3 covers for it. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things that we can do for it. But also, I feel like we also need to get to the point where once we drop it, we start shooting visuals for it so we can drop them immediately. You feel what I'm saying? So that has a lot to do with it too. It's about the promotion, the market, and everything. Because also, we gotta put together the merchandise.
Yeah.
Shirts, the hats, the business cards, the QR codes, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Put it out as a whole.
Put it out as a whole package. And once this drops, this drops a week later. Something else drops 2 days after that. The freestyle drops a day after that. You get this QR code, you get an exclusive freestyle or something. You feel me? Everything.
So, how did you and Chuck come together and start this Rick and Morty series that you guys got going on? And are you gonna keep going to like a Rick and Morty 5, 6?
Alright, so long story short, me and Chuck knew each other for the longest. Chuck knew me from when I was like a younger in the game. When I first started battling, Chuck was there. He popped out at I think it was my first battle. He was with JP. Shout out JP.
Tell the people who's Chuck, for the people who don't know.
What you mean, like Gang Chuckles?
Yeah,
Chuckles Trap on Facebook. You feel me? Like Crit Gang Chuckles. You feel me? Chuck on the beat. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy.
Chuck on the beat. Chuck make beats.
He make beats. He might have a hook or a verse for you. He's definitely an artist. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a good ear for music. So if you need like somebody to just listen to your music and tell you what's good and what's not there and what needs to be worked on and what order you should put everything in, you should definitely like holla at Chuck. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Definitely should. You know what I mean? Not. Sorry. Shout out Chuck Kennedy, not Chuck Kennedy. Chuck who's Crook Gang Chuck. You feel me? Like, I'll be forgetting there's two Chucks out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's why I had you explain a little more. But you could go back to saying how y'all come.
Chuck knew me for the longest. I remember one time it was a cipher. I don't know how. Rest in peace, 40 Cal. It used to be on YouTube. I don't know how to find it, but it was like a cipher. And I was like, I know I was in high school. Mark Diggity, my cousin, shout out Mark Diggity. Oh, y'all think Kanye had a bunch of name drops in his interview? Listen here, I'm the young awful boy, bro. Like, bro. I was in high school, bro. Like, it was Mark Diggity, 12 Rounds, Ben Latin, shout out Ben Latin, shout out 12 Rounds, Gold, who else was there? It was a bunch of us. It was like 9, 10 of us, bro. And it was a cipher. 40 was the one recording it. And it was on Webster Street. Chuck was there. It was Chuck. Chuck lived in that same building with them. And I know after that, me and Chuck always linked up and all that. I remember doing a couple songs with him. We went there with another member that used to be Bully Gang. We used to go over there. We got a couple songs with me, the other member, and Snatch. So that also built up, you know what I mean, the whole thing. Chuck used to throw the little parties for the videos. Blunt used to throw videos. Man, listen, first off, I remember, side note, shout out to Blunt. I remember we got into a whole accident listening to Blunt music. I remember that. Like,
yeah, I mean, did we talk about this in the last
episode? Got enough bang.
Did we talk about this in the last
I don't know. My bad, bro. But still, now I need to cut it off because what if we did?
No, but what if we did? We did. But no, I don't think we did. But it's still.
I don't know, man. Listen.
Yo, that was funny as heck.
That was a memory, man.
Yo, tell what happened.
Listen, all I can say is follow my heart. Follow my heart. Niggas almost got us killed if somebody really wanted us dead.
Hey yo, just tell a story.
So
don't try to be modest.
So checking on, so I remember I was there for a video shoot for Blunt, you feel what I'm saying? It was so lit, right? It was me, Blunt. I think Snacks did. Snacks ended up leaving. I think Nucci was there. Nucci ended up leaving. I think there was a few people there at that time. I was there. I ended up leaving. I know me and Chuck, little cousins, and somebody, we niggas was knocked out. I was supposed to work the next day, all that. I did not go to work, all that shit. Niggas was knocked the fuck out on the floor. Type shit. This is ages ago, bro. Like, this is But yeah, I knew Chuck for a minute. Then so fast forward now. I've already had my daughter. I got my son. This is like, so I'm saying fast forward like 8, 9 years maybe. My son is probably like 8 months. He got a daughter that's like maybe 5, 6 months older than my son. So it's like walk a couple blocks. You feel me? Let my son get the elements, see everything outside. Like, bro, this, get there. And it just started as an Instagram post, a joke like Rick and Morty, because I had the patty Chuck had the braids, which braids looked like the Chuck shit, not Chuck, Rick shit, Pickle Rick shit. Look, you feel me? So I just took the picture one day and I was like Rick and Morty. So then that was a joke, like it was an Instagram post. Like I just posted that as the motherfucking caption for the Instagram post. Like, yeah, 2 later, Chuck moved the motherfucking Wednesday. We started working on the album. At first, we wasn't even just working on the album. We was just working. We was just working. Like, it just, I was living in Britain. We had a shit called Rick and Morty Day. It started out as like 2, 3 tracks, but then we turned it into Rick and Morty Day because like I used to bring my son from New Britain to Hartford. And we used to do it on Tuesday. So, hey, Tuesday, I drop him off. Chuck was also, and Chuck lived not far from my son daycare. So as I dropped him off, I went straight to Chuck house. This like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. So we from 8 o'clock in the morning to like a job, 8 to 4, 8 to you know what I mean? We recording, we rapping, it's Rick and Morty Day. I started posting this Rick and Morty Day. That became the album name. So it's not just me, because Chuck also built it. Like Chuck, once we said that shit as a joke Instagram, me and Chuck always said that shit when we motherfucking work together. Yeah, it's that Rick and Morty shit. We in a lab. You know what I'm saying? The niggas started putting up Rick and Morty posters and shit, like real shit.
Y'all in the lab cooking up. It's a good duo, and Soulja Boy ain't the first motherfucker to do that.
To do a
the Rick and Morty.
Oh no, definitely. Soulja
Boy ain't the first rapper.
He's the first one to put a dance to it, to make it a dance.
Oh, he made it a dance?
Yeah. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I got a video of a clear girl. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to perform for the cops to get out of the ticket. She's like, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty.
So I'm gonna segue into something else, something more national news. How you feel about the recent passing of PNB Rock?
Passing of PNB Rock definitely was tragic. He was feeding a lot of people. He was giving a lot of people jobs, opportunities, and hopefully those avenues are still open, but that may have closed a lot of lanes and a lot of jobs and a lot of opportunities for a lot of people to eat. So it's definitely a sad story. On the flip side, from what I'm hearing or what's being said, it wasn't really a great area to be at if you're not from there.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. There with just you and your girl on a date, like to actually, whether you eating in there or you going. I figure like, don't people got like lackeys and shit? Like not lackeys, but like people that like they could send to go get the shit,
get the food and stuff like that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you can have like you and 2 other cars pull up and have somebody else get out the car.
Grubhub.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I Grubhub, like, even if you pull up there, like, you don't have to get out the car personally and get it.
Get the food,
like, why would you subject yourself to, like, because me, I ain't gonna lie, like, no matter what, I don't care what everybody think gangsta is, let's be real, people got kids to go back home to and all that, bro, like, I ain't tripping on none of that. Like, if it comes down to it, I'll defend myself. I'll defend my people around me. But at the end of the day, I shouldn't have to, and I don't want to have to. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be able to go out, entertain the people, have fun, enjoy myself, show my people a good time. All my people that came with me, whether it's security or it's people at the door or it's the people from the city that got a job because of the concert. Everybody get paid and everybody go home safe to their kids, to their family, to whatever. That's really what we really want to embrace and what we really want to do.
Yo, you speaking nothing but truth, bro. Like, it should be like that.
It should, but it's not.
It's not, yeah.
And it's sad, it sucks, but it's not.
How do you feel as a rapper, battle rapper? You go to all these different states and different areas and you gotta rub shoulders with a lot of different people.
So sometimes, like, let's break it down to the basis of it, like, right? Outside of just the event, right?
Yeah.
you get quarrels within your relationship over battle rap. You know what I'm saying? For like you up late nights, they want to talk to you and they want to be around you, but you got to get right. You got to practice. You got to get your shit right. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be dead right now like you want me to. I got a battle coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's that. It's like the time prepping. It's when it comes to the, like even people get mad because you don't post them. Like I don't want to post you because like then somebody comes at you in the battle and feels some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Or like a lot of females done got mad at me because I was like, I don't want you to come to a battle. You know what I'm saying? Because they thinking it's because other bros gonna be there. Females don't know. A battle rap is not a place to pick. A battle rap event is majority of the time not a place to pick up bitches, bro. It's really not.
It's not.
Like, so like that's why I'm mad. Like so now they try to ruin the whole vibe because they think it's about to be a bunch of bitches there. And in reality, I'm about to go there and aggressively yell at somebody face in a rhyming fashion for 9 minutes, spaced out. Like what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm not even worried. Even then, I'm not even worried about that. You think I'm gonna be worried about bitches more than I'm worried about the bag?
Yeah, the money.
Like the fuck, like. Females be bugged out sometimes, so it's just like that. Like battle rap is just like a whole different thing in itself. It's just the politics behind it is wild. Everything is wild, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I meant. Like when you go into different cities and different states, you know what I'm saying? What methods are you using to get yourself back at home to your kids and your family and your girl?
To be real.
Because they're not thinking about that. They think about girls, but
I ain't gonna lie. It's no methods I'm using because, like, most of the places I've been is, like, either the East Coast or the furthest. Like, I've been when I went West Coast, it was when I was playing football. Like, furthest west I went for rap shit is, like, the Midwest, like Ohio, you know what I'm saying? But I got family out there, so most of the places I went that's too far from Connecticut, I have family there. So it never was like I'm in a place that's uncomfortable. Because these are family members I link up with at least once a year, minimum.
So when
I go to those places and I hate that family member, that's a family member I just saw probably a few months ago at the family reunion. You feel me? Like, I see these family members at least once a year, so no matter where I go, I'm not uncomfortable.
Because you're with somebody.
And then 9 times out of 10, within the last 5-6 years, we probably had a family reunion. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not tripping on that. Like I'm never tripping. Like people be thinking I go places dolo. I really don't be dolo. I tell you no lie. It'd be like my friends don't know people that's in the background with me, but there's people there. So nobody knows who those people are. You know what I'm saying? I'll be chilling.
What do you feel you want people to view more as, a battle rapper or an artist, a rapper?
An artist, a musician.
Because I know a lot of people know you for battle rap.
I'm a genius.
And they call you a battle rapper.
I'm a fucking genius, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I procrastinate a little bit. I may be a little lazy sometimes.
But you do a lot of
I do a lot of shit and I do a lot of different things and I'm a fucking genius, bro. I'm a fucking genius, dog. That's it. I don't want to be a battle rapper. I don't want to be labeled as one thing. I want to be labeled as an artist.
Yeah, because people try to put you in that box all the time.
I've been a battle rapper for about, 20 years now?
20 years.
Yeah, I swear to God, Joe. Every time niggas hear me rap, you a battle rapper, ain't you? Like, damn.
You a battle rapper. Like, it's that you got that thing.
When the last time I dissed a nigga on a track? I'll be auto-tune and all that, but I still somehow sound like a fucking battle rapper.
But that's what I think. I mean, your music probably will take off more if you get into more of that aggressive music, like your battle rap.
Oh, niggas want me to, because listen, the most aggressive I do is some rage music, some punk rock. You feel me? Like,
see, they don't know you versatile like that.
I'm definitely versatile. You know what I mean?
You got, we used to do songs.
I still do songs.
Crazy,
I got Afrobeat songs, I got reggae songs, I got all types of shit. Look me up, man. Younga B, man. Listen. Younga B, Younga Baby, Younga Ho, Younga 92, Younga fucking if you want to find me on fucking Xbox, if you play Xbox, my nigga, my gamer tag is Younga Ho 453. I think that's my gamer tag. Yeah, that's my gamer tag. Younga Ho 453. You feel me? Easy. Younga_Ho on Twitter, Younga_Ho on Instagram, fucking, I mean, yeah.
So you be gaming, you about to make a Twitch?
I already have a Twitch.
Oh, you got a Twitch?
Younga Ho 453.
Fuck with your boy. Are you nice?
I do what I do. You heard? I'm not nice, but I'm alright. I can get my. If we play 2K, I can get my buckets. You heard? I can get my. I'm a defensive player on 2K. One thing nobody that ever played me, they can't deny. And anybody that played with me, they know I can play defense like a motherfucker. Like I play defense like a motherfucker. But
for me, listen. I ain't played video games in so long. Man, it's crazy.
Man, Call of Duty. I hate Call of Duty. Grand Theft Auto. I'm a fucking top G. I'm a top G in GTA. It's just, yo, the real part about it is, like, I be moving so much because it's hard to be like, yo, I have a full-time job. I treat music and artistry and shit like it's a full-time job. Then I have to have time to play games. So it's like, when do I really have time to jump on a game and play it or whatever? If I did just work 8 hours at my job and 8 hours at, you know what I'm saying, the studio or whatever, or 8 hours drawing a picture or something like that. Like, you think I'm about to spend the last 8 hours of my 24 hours playing games and then get no sleep to have to go back and do another 8 hours at my job? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it be hard. Sometimes I go like a couple days or a couple weeks without jumping on the game. But like when I jump on, it's like riding a bike.
And then you doing other stuff too. You doing your graphic design stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like I like even with drawing and shit, like the graphic design and fucking the studying, the watching the YouTube videos, the studying and shit like that. Like I do all.
That's for sure.
I actually, to make it even sound like not as bad, I took a pause on producing, like learning the production side of shit like that, like actually making the beats and mixing the beats. I took a pause on that to learn the designing and shit like that. Because I feel like I know enough with production to at least carry myself on.
So you feel like you got production down pat?
No, not down pat, but I know enough to carry me on, as opposed to I don't know enough about graphic design.
What do you mean by carry you on?
Like, let's be real. Like,
you can make beats for yourself and everything.
I feel like I hear something, like I make a beat, and I feel like something missing, and I hear something, but I can't find it. I could hit Martin and be like, yo, I need this, and then I need that, and I just need you to, like, polish this up real quick, you feel me? Boom. But the idea is already dead, because I laid the foundation for the idea.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That could get me along. That could get me where I need to be.
Okay. You can start your song.
I can start the beat with the vibe, because, like, I can play the keys, I can do everything. All that would need to be added is like an 808 slide or something. Yeah. Like I can't.
I'm not. Stu to come do something.
I can get my boy to come through and do the live bass guitar. You feel me? It's a lot of things I can switch around. But it's just as long as I got that bass like feeling, that vibe, and that tempo, I can do what I need to do with that. Like I could write a song with that, and the beat might not be what it sounded like when I first wrote the song to it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got the vibe of the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So,
facts.
I don't even know how we got there, but yeah,
we all over the place today.
Definitely all over the place. That's the alcohol.
That's how it be, though. Shit. And as human beings, we all over the place. There's a lot of things going on.
Niggas as human beings. All right.
You're a human being, bro. You're not a human being. You're a Martian or something.
Doug, I am a caveman.
Oh yeah, caveman. You're a human being at the early stages.
I am a Neanderthal.
Yeah, right.
I don't really shave. I'm a Neanderthal. Grew up in the cave. I'm a Neanderthal.
Why you about to start rapping?
Nah, I ain't rapping today. I ain't got no verses for niggas. I swear I don't. I'm sorry. Yo, that's the worst part. I'm known for. Like having verses. Like I got hope, bro.